Nancy is a client of ours with a home in Centralia. And I specify home in Centralia because Nancy does not, in fact, live there. She's going to. That's going to be a retirement plan, living there. Right now, family members living there, and she lives in a different state, lives and works in a different state. So Nancy needed a new roof put on. The roof was able to get covered through insurance, I believe. This was several years ago. So we get the new roof put on, and it goes very, very well. And Nancy is just the sweetest homeowner in the world, just a joy to talk to. And so years later, she calls us to say, I need to get some windows put in. So we're actually in the process of getting all the windows on the home redone. And that's been a bit of a process, just from dealing with the bank standpoint, type of windows she wants, size of windows. But it's this very, very cool home in this little private street subdivision in Centralia. Very neat home. And every time I talk to Nancy, and I talk to her on the phone more frequently than other homeowners because she's not in the area, so a lot of our communication is just via phone and not in person. One of the things I always hear from her is, I'm so glad I'm working with you guys. You guys are on top of it. You know what's going on. I'm so glad that you're the people that we're working with. So she is just a great client to have, and Centralia is a great town to be in and to be working in. So on the window job specifically, she has old windows, and they're 40-year-old Andersen windows. Andersen's a great window. It solves a lot for a lot of homeowners based on the way the home was built, based on the fact that those are windows in there, and based on one of her primary things being, I want the home to look exactly the same as it does now, just with new product. That put me in a position where, hey, Andersen windows are going to be the right windows to be in, right? So that's what really drove that decision, right? So again, we go through this discovery phase, and for her, that discovery phase, instead of sitting at the kitchen table and having a conversation, that discovery phase was, I was standing in front of the home on the phone, and I said, okay, I'm looking at the home. Let's talk about what you want this to look like when we're done. And it was a 30-40 minute conversation right there on the phone, because she's not in the area. I couldn't meet with her in person, but I still needed the same information from her that I would from anybody who lives directly in the area that I'm working. If the home is there, I have to have the information. I have to know, what do you want? What's the budget? What things are you willing to give up? What things are you saying, I have to have this whenever I'm done? If this doesn't happen, fill in the blank. If blank doesn't happen, it would be the worst thing for me, right? Whether it's this specific window, or I don't get this color, whatever that thing is that you go, if I can't get it, it's not worth doing the job. I want to know that up front, because if you can't get it, I want to tell you. We want to figure that out day one. We don't want to get done with the job and say, well, I really thought, or I really wish. So just having that phone conversation got her and I on the same page, got me in a position where I could definitively tell her, what you want is being solved with this contract.